Nino, es un placer tenerte con nosotros. Muchísimas gracias y bueno, has representado muchísimo en el cross country. Has definido el cross country como lo que es ahora mismo y nada, agradecerte que nos permitas tener esta entrevista.
Thank you, it's my pleasure to be here.
Okay. Durante muchos años has competido y ganado con la Scott Spark RC. ¿Qué ha significado esta bicicleta en tu carrera?
Yeah, I raced on all 5 generations of the Spark bike.
5.
And yeah, it's the modern cross country or modern general riding of the use of this bike. It's such a great bike. You can use it as a race bike, but you can do also long distance marathon racing,
Yes.
even trail riding, almost bike park. It's like such a capable bike, and this is like just a dream bike for almost everything. Yeah.
Has vivido todas las generaciones de las Spark, 5 generaciones. Si tuvieras que elegir una, ¿cuál supuso el mayor salto adelante y por qué?
The biggest changes are the geometry, the longer top tube and the shorter steering tube makes geometry much more agile, especially for like on trails and descending. You feel it's a much more capable bike. And also how the rear shock actually sits. The back end works really well on this bike. That you feel quite a difference to the previous. And then also just how it looks. I think it looks stunning, right? Like it's so clean and also the small details with having a Dave Saver kit, a little tool in there. It's so cool.
Okay. ¿Hasta qué punto has participado en el desarrollo de la Spark? ¿Recuerdas alguna mejora que naciera directamente de tu feedback?
It's like when we are planning on new bikes, or like first it's like just feedback rounds with engineers, what we think, where the new bikes should go, where can we improve, how is the modern racing looking like, and then those feedbacks are the engineers they know how they can change the bike, that our needs we need in the racing will also then actually help us. And then we test the first prototypes, and this is like a back and forth for 2 years, 3 years, until a new bike is coming. And yeah, for sure, one of the feedbacks like that the bikes are like the tracks are getting much more difficult, so you need a more capable bike. Also with travel, like with 120 mil, that this is a clear need now, that we need 120 mil. That's all requests that came from us, from racing. Yeah.
¿Hubo algún inconveniente técnico que al principio no te convenciera y que después te descubrieras que te hacía más rápido?
Yeah, for example, dropper post. I was at the beginning not such a fan of a dropper post.
No, anda.
But now I realize it's the best. And now even with the new Spark, you can even have longer dropper posts. But at the beginning I was like, I saw more the weight, but now I feel it helps you so much.
Comparándola con la Spark con la que competías, ¿dónde notas la mayor evolución? La nueva, subiendo, bajando o en velocidad global.
Everywhere you feel the evolution of this bike. It climbs really well, but also descending, as I said, the geometry is so nice. It's almost, for me, it's like a trail bike. And then also general speed. It's like in all, it's improved in all sectors.
No sector. Okay, well. ¿Para qué tipo de usuario crees que está diseñada esta nueva Spark RC?
It's from the racer to the trail rider to
marathon.
It's like it's a bike really capable for a lot of things. You also can fit 2 bottle cages, so you can do long rides out. You have even like with the Day Saver kit, you have all your stuff with. So it's cross-country racing or even short-track racing to marathon stage races or trail lovers riding alpine trails. It's a bike that is so diverse. So if I often get the question, what bike would you want if you can choose just one? And for me, for sure be a Spark, because with the Spark you can do like so much. You can ride from gravel roads to technical stuff. It's like you have such
Very
a big
global.
range of use.
¿Cómo imaginas las bicicletas de XC dentro de 5 años?
It's always a different question, and you always think it can get better from now on. But yeah, there's always the next step. I think in whole suspension can still be improved. Then also wheel size, we will see a change. There's a few things that still will keep us going.
Ya hemos visto prototipos de gravel de 32 pulgadas en Scott. En gravel, ¿ves las 32 pulgadas como una solución universal o como una herramienta con ventajas claras en determinados terrenos y limitaciones en otros?
I even think in gravel it will be even the bigger advantage. I almost have the feeling. The bigger wheel gives you, again, better grip, a bit bigger volume, better comfort. And most gravel races are not having too much of climbing, so the weight penalty is also not such a big issue. So I think also in gravel racing, you will.
A good future.
It has a big future, yeah.
Yes, okay. Después de tantos años compitiendo al máximo nivel, ¿cuál es el error más frecuente que cometen los ciclistas al ajustar su bicicleta?
The most common mistake. It's probably most people still ride too much pressure in their tires. So a really low pressure gives you nice comfort, good grip, but also better rolling efficiency.
Yes.
So most riders are riding with too hard pumped tires.
Un detalle, me encanta. Si mañana pudieras cambiar una sola cosa de todas las bicicletas de montaña del mundo, ¿qué cambiarías?
I would change that you can't get a flat tire.
Fantástico. Vale.
Would solve a big problem.
Yes.
We still need to fix tires.
Fantástico. Tras cerrar una carrera tan extraordinaria en el cross country, ¿qué es lo que más te motiva ahora?
I still enjoy to ride my bike and enjoy freedom and have less pressure. So, yeah, I'm still love to ride my bike, and that's enough motivation.
¿Qué retos o proyectos te gustaría afrontar en tu nueva etapa?
Yeah, I've already started a few nice new challenges. I'm started a trail builder company, so we Go Trails. So we build trails all over the Alpine region, and that's cool new project I'm enjoying. Then I'm still involved with most of my sponsors in development and marketing, and that I also really enjoy. And I also enjoy to have a bit more time for my family.
It's important. It's very important. Nino, muchas gracias por compartir tu experiencia y tu visión con nosotros. Ha sido un auténtico placer.
Thank you. Thank you.